the realtor's life. We coach right, he'll get you right. Creating a life. It's the realtor's life. We coach right, he'll get you right. Creating a life. It's the realtor's life. We coach right, he'll get you right. Creating a life.
Welcome to the Realtor Life Podcast, a part of B&D TV's weekly lineup of shows. I'm your host, Michael G. Davis, broker and CEO of Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm, also realtor and business coach. I want to thank you for joining us today. We have another phenomenal guest lined up for you. But before I bring them on, I want to remind you that we are streaming live to the Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm business Facebook page and YouTube channel. So for those of you all that are tuning in live, we invite you to participate in the show by sharing your comments and questions in the live chat. Your engagement means a lot to us. Now, if you have any real estate needs, whether it's buying a new home, selling your current property, or even considering a career in real estate, maybe you're exploring a new brokerage opportunity, stick around after the show for a very special message just for you. Now, let's get to the exciting part. I'm delighted to introduce our special guest for today. He is a husband. He's a family man. You know, he's one of the newest additions to the Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm family. I want to bring to the stage right now, Mr. Frederick Maxie. There we go. What's going on, brother?
Not much. My screen lost you for a second there.
That's all right. But hey, as long as it brings me back, right? It loses only for a second, but it brought us back. So that's good.
Yeah.
Well, good, man. Well, look, before we dive into the conversation, man, let me take a moment to share the motivation behind the show. With 18 years of experience in the real estate industry, well, now it's about 20 years now, I've noticed that real estate professionals aren't always appreciated as they should be. Right. Our clients, our customers, even some of our colleagues tend to overlook the fact that we're people too, people with personalities, our own passions, multifaceted personalities. So I created this platform to give real estate professionals like yourself the opportunity to showcase their diverse interests and talents beyond just real estate. So that's one of the things that this is all about. Along the way, we also offer a bit of coaching, maybe to help our audience out, help everyone to succeed. So now I'm sure as people hear your story, man, and they want to connect with you, you know, where can they go after this interview? Where can they go to find you on social media?
You can find me on Facebook, Frederick Maxie. You can find me on Instagram at Houston Home Hunter. And that's pretty much it for the platforms that I utilize.
So Facebook and IG, huh?
Old school.
I love it. Well, fantastic, man. Thank you for sharing that. It's great to know more about the wonderful work you do outside of real estate. And that's why we're going to jump into this thing and learn about it. So I'm going to start you off, Fred, where I start most of the guests. And that's asking this question: what hobbies or activities are you and your family mostly into?
Hobbies. I'm a big golfer.
Okay.
Love spending time with my family, with my 3-year-old daughter. When I get a chance, try to get out to Louisiana, spend time with my 23-year-old. She just turned 23 a few weeks ago. So yeah, there's a big gap. 23-year-old and 3-year-old. I mentor young kids. That's one of my greatest passions in life right now. I mentor high school boys, so I love doing that. I get out, do a lot of different things. I'm really involved in the community, serve on some boards for the city of Houston. So keep my time busy, just trying to serve the community.
I love it, man. So where are you originally from?
Originally, I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did you make your way into this beautiful city that we call Houston, Texas?
Man, that's a long story. Well, I'm originally from Shreveport. Left Shreveport when I graduated from high school back in 1994, a long time ago. Came to Prairie View A&M University, was there a year and a half. Realized that the football team was really, really not that good back then.
Not
We
that
weren't
good. Not
as
that
good
good.
as I wanted to be. So I hate losing. I decided to transfer. I left, went back home for a year or so, then transferred to Southern University. Stayed there. That's where my daughter was born. Once she was born, I had to sit out of college, get a job, take care of my daughter.
Yeah.
Then some years later, Hurricane Katrina hit when I was living in Baton Rouge. And I was working at the casino in New Orleans, but I was living in Baton Rouge and taking classes part-time at Southern. One of my buddies lost everything in the hurricane, and he told me, we should move to Houston. And the work that I was doing, I was kind of traveling so I could work from anywhere. And he talked me into moving to Houston with him. I packed up my stuff, threw it in the back of my truck. We moved to Houston. I moved over by Greens Point, didn't know what I was doing, moving in the wrong part of town. Stayed there for about a year. He hated it, so he headed back to New Orleans. I fell in love with Houston, and I've been here since 2005. So.
Wow, man! Now that's an amazing story, brother. So look, his loss.
I guess New Orleans is a great city too, so
Yeah. No, I don't disagree. So no, that's a phenomenal journey. So some of the hobbies that you talked about that you were into, like with golfing and your fraternity, like how did you get connected to those activities?
Golfing, strangely enough, I guess I'm a kind of spur of the moment person because one of my buddies, I guess it was probably about 12, 13 years ago, he just said, you know what, I've been thinking about playing golf. We should get some clubs and just give it a try. So we bought the cheapest set of clubs we could find. I went and bought some clubs for about $80, $90. And we went out to the driving range. We hit a few balls and hit a couple good ones. And I got hooked. I've been in love with it ever since.
That was
I
it.
wish my clubs cost $80, $90 now. So.
Hey, but look, man, you're an expert at it now, man. So you deserve some more expensive clubs.
I don't know about expert, but I'm a little bit better than I was back then.
There we go. All right. Well, as long as you're making some progress, man, that's what it's all about. So
that's what it's all about.
All right. So now you mentioned about Louisiana and going to spend time with your oldest daughter. So she's still in Louisiana?
Yes, she's a senior at Louisiana Tech University. She actually started at Xavier, and then she transferred to Louisiana Tech.
Okay. So when you're going down there and you're spending time with her, what are some of the things that y'all get into? Like, do y'all have things that y'all are into together?
Yeah, well, she kind of drags me into her hobbies more so than anything. She does photography. So she likes to go around and we take pictures at different places. She loves taking pictures of nature, getting up on flowers and insects and things. But one of her greatest passions is theater. So she's really into theater and plays. So she helps to keep me more on the artistic side, I guess. She loved The Color Purple. Me, I like the old version. I know it was meant to be a musical, but I'm still stuck on the old version of The Color Purple. But she loves
the Oprah version.
Yeah.
Well, that is an iconic movie, so that's not really fair to make such an iconic movie. Although it was an adaptation from a play, the movie was just so phenomenal. It didn't do it any service. So.
It didn't, but I guess the people who love theater loved it because
she loved it. Okay, good, man. So is that what she's studying at Louisiana Tech?
No, she actually was an accounting major, and just like most kids make you want to choke them, she waited until the end, her last couple of semesters, and decided that she no longer wanted to be an accounting major, and she switched to marketing.
She switched?
Yes, she switched to marketing.
We got that degree.
She always wanted to be a film director, so her thing is she wants to eventually go to grad school, go to film school. But we told her that she had to get a business degree or something that, in case she decides not to go to graduate school, she has a fallback. She can at least get a job. So
because she got that degree.
Yeah, she can't major in some kind of art or something that she's gonna wind up having very little options. So
No, I mean that's some great advice, right? From some responsible parents.
Hope so.
So now you do a lot of work with your fraternity and you do a lot of work with young men. So where does that come from as far as your interest in wanting to do that?
As far as the young men, the program director, our program is Houston Omega Lamplighters. You can find us at HoustonOmegaLamplighters.org. The program director is Tavares Ferguson. He's one of my fraternity brothers. He graduated from Florida A&M University, that school out there in Florida that we shouldn't speak about. But he and I talked, and we're really good friends, and we talked a lot about our past. And we have very similar paths. I grew up and I was always a gifted student. Always made good grades, never the knucklehead. Got into trouble, mischievous like any other kid, but
right.
I wasn't that gangbanger or that kid that was just going astray. I was a kid that did my work, tried to make good grades, made sure my mom was proud of me. But when I got to high school and I got ready to go to college, I was a first generation college student. So I didn't know about scholarships and different things about college. It was just a lot that I didn't know. So when I went off to Prairie View, I was on full presidential scholarship.
Okay.
I graduated from a little small town right outside of Shreveport, and my high school was probably my graduating class about 100 people. So coming to Prairie View and being introduced to HBCU, and there's nothing but Black people there, and I just thought I was in heaven. The women were running around. The women were beautiful.
Yeah.
Too many distractions.
You had a lot of distractions for it. You had a lot of distractions.
So like I say, I really didn't know about college life. So I got caught up in the nonsense and started running around. Didn't make the grades. Lost my scholarship. Had to get on financial aid. Started taking out loans and things like that. Long story short, he and I are trying to guide these kids. We're trying to take good kids like us, kids that have the grades, that have the potential, and stop them from making some of the same mistakes that we made. Trying to make it so they don't have to go through those same challenges that we had, so that they can have a smoother ride and get to success a lot easier.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense, man. And matter of fact, I applaud the efforts, because there's a lot of kids out there and they just need guidance. They just need somebody to kind of point them in the right direction. So you and your friend are coming in and filling that gap and that void. And it sounds like it's something that you're very passionate about, very intentional about. So tell us a little bit about the success of the program, because I know how long have you all been doing it, and how has it grown? Like, why don't you talk to us a little bit about that, Fred?
The program actually started in Tallahassee. One of my frat brothers named Royal King, he started the program in 2008, I believe. He started the Tallahassee Lamplighters. They are very well known. Stepping is huge in high schools now, and they're the national champions. They are phenomenal. So we took his blueprint and we brought it to Houston in 2016.
Okay.
And we just made basically another chapter of the Omega Lamplighters, and we made the Houston Omega Lamplighters in 2016. We actually started with one kid. We went to Booker T. Washington. One of my frat brothers is the principal at Booker T. Washington High School. We went there, had an informational. We got one kid to sign up. So we got kind of discouraged. We almost said, you know what, forget this. Yeah. But we kept going with the one kid. The next year, we got 3 kids.
Okay.
And the year after that, we got about 12 or 13 kids. Then the pandemic hit. We started to get momentum. And
Yeah.
the pandemic hit, but we still had our core group of kids that luckily we allowed some junior high kids to start with us, and they
Okay.
stuck around through the pandemic. So after the pandemic, we got back going again. And now we have about 65 kids in the program. And
Wow,
we're getting to the point that we have to be more selective and start turning kids around. The last few years, we have taken them on college tours. We take them every summer. We try to take them somewhere. The first year we took them through Louisiana. We hit Southern. We hit LSU, Dillard, Xavier, Florida State, and Florida A&M. Ironically, we hit his alma mater and my alma mater.
Yeah, both of y'all, right?
The next year we took them to Alabama, and we went to Alabama State, Tuskegee, Miles College, and Jackson State. This summer, we're taking them to DC. We haven't completed the itinerary, but we are definitely taking them to Bowie State, Howard, Georgetown, and we're not sure what other school. We're trying to decide on all the schools. We're going to take them to see the Capitol.
Yeah.
We're doing some stuff with voter registration. We have Shakira Daniels and Ray Shackelford in a couple of weeks are doing a class for them on government and voter registration. They're going to be doing voter registration drives. So we're just trying to get them where they know about voting. We know that's big with Black men not voting. So we're trying to teach them young and get them civically responsible at an early age. So
make them better citizens. Make them better citizens, huh, Fred?
Oh, yeah. We're trying to shape them and make them good men like you.
Come on, bring it up, bring it on, bring it on. Hey, it's funny, man. You bring up Shakira and Ray. So we are actually in the same leadership class. We was
HBLI?
Yeah, HBLI class too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they were students, members with me in that class. Such a small world, but those are some powerful individuals for those now is it just boys or is it boys and girls with the Lamplighters?
The Lamplighters are just boys, but actually the class that they're teaching, we're going to allow them to bring their families. So we're going to allow the parents. And if they have siblings, we're going to allow them to bring them because we feel like the voting and knowing about the government and things like that, it's important. So we want the families to come sit in and be able to hear. Like you said, those are two very knowledgeable and powerful individuals. Ray sits on my board for the Lamplighters. He's basically like my little brother. But we want the parents and the families to also be able to hear. And if somebody out there is interested, they can reach out to me and we can see about getting them in there too. We want to educate whoever we can. So.
Yeah. Well, this definitely takes us into another conversation. One of the questions that I like to ask our guests is how do we take our passions and how do we blend it with your career and blend it with real estate and things like that? Well, I can see that or the just like that educational piece is needed as it relates to government and voting, the value of real estate and owning things, especially amongst the gentlemen and their families. Are you taking the lead on filling that gap as far as educating them and exposing people that are connected to the Lamplighters to this vehicle called real estate?
Definitely. Strange enough, or not strange enough, I guess. The way I wound up at Brooks and Davis, one of the Lamplighter parents, one of our parents, her son is a freshman at Jackson State now, but she loved the program so much and what we did for her son that she still works with the program. She's over our education, and she's also a realtor at Brooks and Davis. I was at KW Metro around the corner from my house, and I was looking for a new brokerage. And when I spoke to her, she told me, she's like, go to Brooks and Davis. I love it over there. It's us, and it's a field that I think you'll like. Yeah. And when I walk in and I saw Larry, and I'm like, oh, I remember you. We went on a ski trip together. So we met probably about 8-9 years ago on a ski trip, on MLK ski trip.
Yeah.
So say all that to say that she and I have kind of connected on real estate, and we have a couple other parents that are also in the field. So we have discussions, and that's one of the things that we also try to teach the kid, try to teach some of the parents, and I try to have conversations with them and try to inform them with any questions they have about real estate and if they're trying to purchase or sell. So I try to keep them informed. I'm actually getting ready to do a mock career fair with the kids.
Okay.
And we'll definitely try to have maybe a Brooks and Davis table there so they can learn about real estate and real estate as a career and a way to earn when they graduate. So
no, that is definitely phenomenal, man. I mean, it's one of those things, one of those powerful pieces that when you combine them and when you educate the people and the families, and like it could just be truly life changing. So just in addition to what you are already, the impact that y'all are already having on these young men and their families, like, I mean, it's going to be realized for years, man. So I just definitely applaud what you're doing. So if you weren't doing real estate, Fred, what do you think that you would be doing if you weren't doing real estate?
In addition to real estate, I do a few other things. Eventually, I plan on making real estate full time, but for now, it's part time. I am an engineer. I work. One of my frat brothers and we work together doing some contracting. We do some work with mostly this company called Terracon, where we do some different inspections and things. We have a contract with Texas A&M, and we had a contract with HISD. So we do some different engineering work. So I do that. That's what my degree is in, mechanical engineering. I've also worked in the gaming industry for a long time. I've been involved in poker. So I've played poker professionally. I've ran poker tournaments, the World Series of Poker that comes on ESPN. I ran that tournament for several years. I was one of the shift managers, which is one of the highest positions at that tournament. Travel all over the world, working in different poker tournaments.
Wow.
Got to do a lot with the gaming industry. I've got to see the world. I've traveled as far as China, France, all over South America.
Really? Because of gaming, because of your connection in the gaming industry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
That seems amazing.
It was fun for a while when I was younger, but now I'm married and have kids and can't travel that much, so that's not the lifestyle for me. But it was fun when I was younger.
Hey, look, I like the way you put it. You was like, it was fun while it lasted.
It was good times. Now it's time to move on to something else.
I love it,
stage in life.
Yeah, no. I love it. Well, look, man, Fred, before we wrap up, I'd like to express my gratitude, man. You've been an incredible guest. Definitely want to say thank you for joining us today and sharing your insights. I mean, your presence here has made this episode truly special. Before we say goodbye, do you have any parting words or advice you'd like to share with our listeners? Maybe something we didn't mention that you would like to share?
Well, just mentioning again, my family, God, most important things to me, and my kids, not just the two girls that I was involved in creating, but also those kids, the Houston Omega Lamplighters. Those boys mean a lot to us, and they are my extended family. If you guys are out there, you get a chance, I'd say visit us at HoustonOmegaLamplighters.org. And if you want, you could donate to help take care of that trip to DC this summer. We have to raise a lot of money to get those boys to DC. And if you have a son that's of high school age and you're interested, also go to that website and put your information on the wait list, and we'll reach out whenever we start our new class. It's a great program. If nothing else, just go to the website and look at some of the things we're doing.
I love it, man. Hey, looks like y'all are, if not over, close to 100 boys, right?
We're trying to stay under about 75 this year. We're growing as we go. We don't want to get too many kids where we don't have the capacity to give them what they need. So.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, since 2016, like y'all have impacted over 100 boys.
Oh yeah, it's been over 100 boys since we started. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, man, keep up the good work, Fred. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for coming on, man. It's been an absolute pleasure.
All right. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, family, before I let y'all go, man, got to let you know what's coming down the pipeline. Fred Maxie, he's doing big things over here at Brooks and Davis with the Lamplighters. Make sure you go visit the website. Make sure you go support and just see the phenomenal things that they're doing. All right, so every week we go live on Facebook and YouTube with our BND TV. We love BND TV. It's 4 digital shows. It started on Mondays. We go live at 7 with myself, aka Coach Mike, answering real estate questions from the audience and providing advice for real estate professionals. Then you're participating in the Realtor Life podcast. So it's definitely a great show. As you can see, we go live at 12:30. To become a guest, all you have to do is scan the QR code on the screen, and then it'll take you, click the link and complete the guest information card, and you can be our next guest on the Realtor Life podcast. In about an hour or so, we're going to be doing our Real Estate Happy Hour Live. We do those on Tuesdays at 2:30. Real Estate Happy Hour Live, it's a BND TV show where we go live, and our hosts and special guests, we discuss social media trending topics, current events, real estate industry related topics, real estate advice to consumers and realtors. Like, it's just a multitude of things that we discuss. It's real estate professionals talking about randomness. That's how it's definitely a lighthearted show. And the best part of the show is that we allow our audience the opportunity to get on the screen with us and share their thoughts as well. So that's going to be on at 2:30. Be on the lookout for that. If you jump on, you want to come on live, boom, we want you on the screen. We want you to be a part of the show and a part of the conversation. All right, and then our final show that's a part of our programming with BND TV is the Prime Real Estate Network podcast. We do it Thursdays at 12 o'clock. The Prime Real Estate Network podcast is real estate talk show hosted by author, serial entrepreneur, and co-founder of Brooks and Davis real estate firm, Mr. Larry W. Brooks, along with professional realtor and real estate investment expert, Mr. Rick Davis. The show delivers no hype education and expert perspectiveness in a fast-paced, entertaining style. Check it out. There's a new episode released every week, so be sure you subscribe today to obviously Brooks and Davis BND TV, but also the Prime Real Estate Network. They actually have a channel as well. All right. Now, also something that we're very, very proud of is our Houston Real Estate channel. It's something that we've created this year. It's powered by Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. Go and subscribe to it. It's where we explore vibrant neighborhoods in Texas. It's your comprehensive guide to exploring these neighborhoods, get valuable insights on Houston's real estate market with our diverse range of videos, including in-depth market reports and essential tips for buyers and sellers. So go there today, subscribe. You can scan the QR code. You definitely want to tap into the value that we bring in, the information that we're bringing from the Houston Real Estate channel. All right. Another thing that we launched, we're super excited about, it's our community that we're building. And it's not just about being agents with Brooks and Davis. We know Fred is an agent, but we are building a community. We're building an ecosystem. And we're building the kind of ecosystem and community that will allow you to unlock your full potential of your real estate career. You become of this free membership, and you join our supportive family where you can grow, innovate, and be recognized. You'll be able to embrace diversity as we reshape real estate with impactful solutions for all communities. You'll be able to make a difference by engaging in local initiatives for a brighter future, elevate your education beyond transactions, and prepare for success. It also includes, putting you in a position, if you're not licensed yet, to ace the real estate exam. Enjoy the accessibility and easy collaboration within our vibrant real estate ecosystem. And again, here's the best part. It won't cost you a dime. The only investment required is your time. The rest is on the house. Are you ready to soar? Man, join us now and let's make your real estate journey unforgettable. If you already have a real estate license, we invite you to go ahead and explore the World Change community by clicking on this link. That's the way that you get connected to our ecosystem. Take the next step in your journey by visiting that link. And if you're in the process of obtaining or interested in getting your real estate license, go ahead and discover this exclusive opportunity that's waiting for you with Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm student affiliate membership. That's a way for you to get connected to this community and not being licensed yet. So go to both of those links, learn more about the details. You'll also be able to sign up for it there as well. I'm so thrilled to be able to share this incredible opportunity with you, knowing it aligns perfectly with your interests and goals. Join us in shaping the future of real estate. We have our pre-home buyer session that's coming up real soon. Listen, you do not have to give up on your dream of home ownership. Learn about it. Come to our event. We do them once a month. The next one is February 17th. And you're going to be able to learn about home ownership. You're going to be able to learn how credit and debt impacts the process. You're going to hear about non-traditional methods and resources that can be used to purchase and get you into your home. It's not just one cookie cutter way. It's not just, it's not inside of a box. So you come and you can learn that. We guarantee that when you walk out of the pre-home buyer session, you're going to know exactly your next step to get you on a path to owning a home. It's simulcast, so we'll be in our corporate office, but we'll also be presenting it on Zoom. So make sure you go register for the event. We'd love to see you there. If you have a real estate need, our social media, yeah. So, finally, I definitely want you all to connect with us social media. It is, the best way to stay in the loop with us. Following us on LinkedIn for industry insights. Stay in the loop with us by following behind the scenes fun on our Instagram page. Connect with us on Facebook for lively discussions, and go to our YouTube. We've already talked about it, for exclusive video content. Join the community. Search Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm on each platform. Hit the follow or subscribe button. Don't miss out on the latest updates and exciting content. We definitely look forward to seeing you there. Definitely connect with us. You also see our business Google page. Go out there. If you've engaged with us in the past, we want your feedback. Give us a rating. We definitely want to get our reviews up on our Brooks and Davis business page. All right. Now, if you have a real estate need, like looking to buy a house or putting your house on the market for sale, maybe you're interested in a career in real estate or looking for a change in brokerage, stay on right after the show. We got a very special message for you. That is a wrap for this episode of the Realtor Life Podcast. We hope you enjoyed the conversation and gained valuable insights. Be sure to join us next time for more engaging discussions with amazing real estate professionals. And remember to stay tuned after the show for a very special guest, a very special message. I'm Michael G. Davis, broker and CEO of Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, also a realtor and business coach. Here's to coaching you into the cosmos. It's time to take off, baby. Have a great one.
Hey there, if you're in the midst of a real estate journey, whether you're buying, selling, getting licensed, or already licensed, this video is just for you. I've got some outstanding news to share, so stick around. Considering buying a home? We're here to help. We offer, at no cost or commitment, to schedule a showing for any property in the Houston Metroplex. When you choose our firm, we'll be with you every step of the way, guiding you through the process. Want to learn more? Visit our website or give us a call at the number shown. If you're thinking about selling your home, we've got some great services to offer, again at no cost or commitment. We can provide a free neighborhood buying and selling activity report, showing you the recent market activity in your area. We also offer a free in-person property condition home evaluation, where one of our professionals will provide recommendations to help sell your home faster and for more money. When you choose our firm to sell your home, we'll ensure it reaches more active home buyers than any other realtor. To learn more about this, visit our website or give us a call at the number shown. For those of you in the process of getting your real estate license, or if you're already with a brokerage firm and thinking of making a change, we offer, at no cost or commitment, the chance to attend any Brooks and Davis real estate firm training or event. Join our firm and we'll show you how to get everything you want using your real estate license. We believe real estate professionals should have an outstanding quality of life, the freedom of having options, and the ability to pursue what makes them happy. For more information, visit our website or give us a call at the number shown. Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, your trusted partner in real estate.